All right, we are back. Sit Your Podcast Down, episode 9 already? Season 2?
Yeah, I think 9, yeah.
Season 2, episode 9. As always, G is here.
Yep.
Reek is here.
Yes, sir.
McFly, I am here as well. So, first and foremost, what we got to start is obviously battle rap going down, Ultimate Madness round 2. First and foremost, all I want from y'all is respect. And what I mean by that is I'm pretty sure I said that my girl Casey was going to win. I just need somebody to acknowledge what I said and just give me the credit where it's due that my girl won. I just want everybody to know I had her. So I'm starting with that shit to give myself a little pat on the back. I said, watch. When she dropped that line, I don't even know if she won that round. When she dropped the line about him beating women, I was like, he's done. She has, for the culture, she has to now win. No matter what's happened before or after this, that line hit, I was like, she won. So I'm gonna start there. Y'all can go ahead now.
I didn't catch it, so I didn't catch that one live, but I saw all the interviews. I saw her interview and I saw Prep's interview, and I hear she casting spells on boys, causing them to choke.
Hey, I was about to say, like, I don't know what she does. Every battle I've seen her battle with dude, they have choked, like, somehow.
La Bruja.
Like, and he, like, and Prep choked, like, for a good 2 minutes. Like, he couldn't get it back. Whatever he forgot, he couldn't get his next line back for like 2 minutes. He kept repeating it over and over and over again. Like, yeah, like a monster choke. He might as well just let her just get the round. Just want to go on to the second. You know. So she, like, I think the buck stops here though, because I think she got Geechee neck. So
yes, she does have Geechee necks, and the way he been spitting. So we'll say this: if she wins, I mean, is it the biggest upset ever? I don't know if I say that high, but it's gonna be one of them. Like,
I think so. I see. You know how Doctor Strange was trying to figure out how to beat Thanos and went through all the scenarios. I feel the same way.
It's 1 in like 5 million. She could beat him.
Yeah, it's like,
yeah, just like right.
That's the only way I can't. No matter how many things happen, I can't picture her beating him in any way. I feel like Doctor Strange is trying to figure out all the stuff. Like, I can't do it. Like, I don't know.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Because I think Geechee's style is perfect for a tournament. Because when I watched him against Swamp, he's good. I think the battle would have been a lot closer between him and Geechee if it was like a normal battle, and it wasn't just 2 minute rounds, because he's more angle based, and I think he's a little bit more lyrical than Geechee. But Geechee's like, right, he sets it up. Geechee's more like it's punch after punch after punch after punch. After punch.
I was mad the judges called Geechee. They like, I mean, I'm not mad. I mean, it's true, but they was like, yeah, man, you know, normally I don't like that simple rap, but you was killing them. Like, damn. Y'all just gonna say that to him?
Yeah, I mean, like, that's the reality of it though. Like, it is not. He's not the most lyrical. I mean, we know that. You heard of his raps. He don't have them lines make you think, oh man, that was crazy. He's just gonna keep punching you. He's gonna keep punching you. That's what he's gonna do. Yeah.
He's you know what's crazy? Like, it might be a hot take. You know how people like hate Shotgun Suge? Mm-hmm. But Geechee's style is like the same to me.
Yeah.
Like,
I can see
it's
that. Like
the same style. He's a little bit better than Suge, but it's like a better version of Suge's style, like just hard punches going at you. Like it ain't random. Like Nitty's more like random punches or name flips. Geechee's like going at you with punches. But you know, they're kind of like the same to me as far as style. But I got Geechee beating KCJ. I guess we gotta go.
I'm surprised she got. I'm not surprised she got as far as she got because I had her picked anyway. But, man, maybe she got some. Maybe she got something for him, man. Maybe she got some voodoo for him. Hit him with something. Have him choke it away. I mean, I think that's how he's gonna have to lose. It's gonna have to be he choked. Yeah, it's probably. It's gonna have to be that.
It's got to put a spell on him or something. Like, cause they do start choking like they got caught in a lie. Like this, like it's just like they just be.
It's like they got caught in a lie.
Like I hear her second and third was better than his anyway, though.
I thought so.
I thought his third was better.
The third was debatable, and that was the thing. I think the third, it wasn't the third where she had the like he beat his girlfriend line or whatever.
Yeah, no, I think that was the second.
That was your second? Okay. Because I did the third, I think he did probably have a better verse, but I think by that point it was already 2-0. At that point, I thought it was already over.
He even said that. He even said his second was weak. So he knew.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't really lost. Yeah, he didn't really turn it on as like the third for him. You know, because I know like I've seen him battle before. And he's gone way harder at other dudes. Pause. So, you know, he didn't really be himself until the third, and I guess that goes to her powers.
You know what it is? We talked about it. There's something about they don't go ham at a chick except like calling her a bitch. Like they'll drop that 10 times, and that's cool, but where the bars at? Like I don't feel like they really go. I don't feel like hearing many angles. I just feel like they don't try as hard. Like they don't think they're gonna lose. Maybe because they're a chick. They think they're gonna just beat her easily. But that's
every time dudes try to like just I'm just gonna be disrespectful to women. Like they end up losing for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Like when Cortez beat Official, like he just battled her like she was anybody else. Like,
which is where it should. That's the way to do it. Honestly, that's exactly the way to do it. He was cooking, by the way, too. Cortez was cooking.
I have Cortez meeting Geechee in the finals. I think Cortez is going to beat Rum Nitty.
I think Rum Nitty's on borrowed time, man. Even this last one, I was kind of like,
he had some. I mean, we was talking in the chat. I feel like he has some debatables, man.
Really, I think he's another one of those guys. Like name and fandom is keeping him alive because I ain't a believer. Yeah. I'm not a believer.
The only reason why I edged him out is because I did find it impressive that he kept the flips up for 3 rounds. I mean, it's only 2 minutes a round, but
yeah, that is hard to do.
Yeah, he had like a new flip. He didn't reuse a flip, at least to my knowledge. I might listen back and hear something, but he seemed to have new flips for 3 rounds. Yeah.
I give him credit for that. But then again,
nice.
I think you can do a lot of flips with drugs. Like you battle a dude named Drugs, like you can go. He probably could just 6 rounds on drugs.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's a terrible battle rap name, by the way. Drugs, like that.
I mean, it was a lot of creativity in that name creation. Drugs. Yeah. All right, cool. Who do you? So I guess we're saying Cortez Geechee is going to be the final. That's
I just think the way Cortez been rapping, like he hasn't had a bad round. Like he's been cooking every round of the tournament, and I think he just locked in focus. And Rum Nitty kind of been escaping to me. Like I think he like been barely winning. A lot of people think Serious Jones beat him, so. Unless he comes like, and they battled before, Rum Nitty beat him. But from what I heard, so I didn't see the first one. I might go and watch it. People were saying Cortez was beating Rum Nitty until he choked. So,
man, I'm going Nitty because I feel like this is like American Idol, where somebody came in with a manager and they skipped the process to make it to the finals. Because his fans was voting for it, like. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying he didn't win. He definitely won, but like the way his fans was talking, it's like, nah, y'all are super biased.
Yeah, like they don't think he lost like anything. Like he won every round clear to them.
Right.
Yeah.
Like nothing's ever debatable. When you battle Rum Nitty or JC, no, their fans, no rounds debatable. They won every round clear.
Yeah, the fans were going crazy. If you watch on the app, it was just the fans were going crazy. Like even other battle rappers were just like, wait, like y'all know he ain't lose a round, not one, not ever. Like, nah, I can't see that. Ugh.
Like it's so. Yep, I guess that's our wrap up. Our predictions: Cortez and Geechee in the finals, unless Casey does the unthinkable.
Man, I'm rocking with Casey. I think she got the blue haia, man. She gonna catch him slipping. She got something in that man water bottle. He gonna be off. It's gonna be like, who is this? Who is this Geechee? We don't like this guy. Watch. I say it's gonna be her. And honestly, I'm going conspiracy theory. It's gonna be her and Rum Nitty. I'm taking the underdogs in both.
Underdogs.
And I think Nitty gonna win too. Watch this. That's gonna be what happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Geechee because this is his setting.
Right.
He don't gotta.
It is his setting.
Yeah.
And he's at home. Like he's from LA. The
Yeah.
tournament's in LA. Like it's in his backyard.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Geechee and then I'm gonna go Nitty. The fans ain't gonna let him lose, and the judges is on his dick. So
I mean, if he was gonna lose, he should have already lost.
Yeah.
He should have already lost.
That is a good point because I watched that Jones battle. He lost that battle
easily.
He lost that battle.
Easily. It was like he was a clear winner, and it was not Rum Nitty. I wonder again. I go back to that. Is it just the old head hate? Is it just the like we don't want to see you win this, especially in a tournament like this? You like obviously it's bragging rights. It's proof that you still belong or whatever. Like I wonder if it's old head hate. I don't know. It feels like it though. It definitely feels like it.
Yeah, I mean Nitty's gonna say enough random stuff that like somebody's gonna be surprised and he's gonna get a couple notches he shouldn't have got. That's essentially what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but I mean that's what we got. So.
Oh, one quick thing. I saw this too, and I was on URL's Twitter feed. T-Rex and Easy the Block Captain. Are you excited for this?
I'm excited for the face-off.
Yes,
That's all I'm waiting for.
Face-off.
I like Easy the Block Captain, but Rex in a face-off
is the best. This must-see TV.
Right. Him and Cass are the best probably ever. Cass might be the best one because Cass says something. Just when you talk to Cass, he's gonna say something ridiculous. What do you say the other day? Like the best thing for you to do is just be cool with me and not battle.
Yeah. You already know.
Everything Cass say, I want to hear. Cause this is always hilarious. I don't know if it's because it's hilarious that he says it or that he says it with a straight face. Maybe
like he be
both.
dead serious.
That's what so serious.
Like dead serious.
I know he's gonna bring my guy up. I know he's gonna bring my guy up.
Oh my goodness, Bars is back. Yeah, I'm serious, yo.
Sit and listen to Cassidy talk. Cassidy needs a podcast. Cassidy needs to just talk about how good he is at things. Like that needs to be his podcast.
Yes.
Watching Danny Myers try to convince him that he could be beat. Like when you want to talk about like talking to a wall, like there's no way. Like you know I just did the Doctor Strange thing with Cassidy. There's no chance ever. It's zero. Like he ain't even gonna bother looking. There's no way
he just kept doing it, but like, no, we can't beat Cass. There's no way possible.
There's no way. To Cass mind, that's how it is. There's no way, ever.
If Cass is a Titan, it would just be we just lost. The bench just lost. You're not beating him. Everybody just gone. Just deal with it.
Move will be over in 10 minutes. Like I touched Earth. It's over now.
It's over. I'm here now. Yeah, I swear. Like I get why a lot of young dudes don't like him. I get why the young dudes despise him. But he's needed. He's needed for battle. I don't care what nobody say. He's needed. Cass is needed for battle rap. I'm sorry.
And that's what I don't think the young boys understand, like the type of energy the old dudes be bringing. So like we talk about Rex, like the culture needs Rex. Like Rex, he talks reckless.
That's what you need.
You need his energy. You need Cassidy. Like they don't like him, but it's just like you need that type of dude. So him and Easy the Block Captain, it's like the young version versus the old version because they rap alike.
They do.
You gotta give Cass credit though, because like when he talked outside of his delusions, he makes perfect sense. And like that whole argument, I get it. He's like, I mean, his argument is pretty much the fans I got, battle rap don't have. I'm bringing so much more money into battle rap, so much more eyes, which translates to something if you're talking about like viewers and advertising dollars and marketing, right? And you can't deny that he's not lying. Those fans that Cass got, they don't care about these intricate 8-syllable bars that you got.
They don't.
They don't.
They don't.
That's a fact. I mean, and again, that's what I'm saying. It's we talk about it all the time. Like boys want to like see him get beat, whatever. I want to see him go away. If I'm in battle rap, I may despise Cass, but I want him to keep talking. I want him to keep battling, doing face-offs, talking shit, calling people out. That means more bag for all of us. It creates buzz. You need that. I'm sorry. Outside of battle rap, what does anybody care what Goods has to say? Yeah. No one cares what you have to say. No one except battle rap people.
Just like Danny Meyer said, man, the guy that actually knocks Cass off, that guy might be the guy that popped, considering Cass has these insane fans that just believe Cass could do no wrong. The guy that like knocks his head off clearly, like no debate.
Like he Cass choking or something. Like, yeah.
There's a lot of people, there's a lot of people that think Goods just won clearly. Like a lot of people, but it was still like just not enough. Like he needs, like I don't think Cass will battle somebody that will obliterate him.
He said $1 million. He
battled $1 million, like because I don't think he'll battle somebody like a Lux.
No.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yo, you gonna have Lux talk to him for 3 rounds? Hell no. He gonna fight. He gonna really want to fight. Bring the hammers out. He said, "What to me?" Nah, no. No one that talks to him. Hitman was perfect because Hitman gonna have a bunch of gun bars, yelling, screaming, have his brother jump in, whatever. Nah, somebody's gonna talk to him for 3 rounds. No, Cass ain't going for that.
And then also, he ain't. And then also, somebody like a Lux is not on his stature, but kind of on his stature. Like a Lux battle drop is gonna do.
It does numbers.
It's gonna do numbers. Mook battle drop is gonna do numbers. So it's like he can't talk like I bring this energy to the culture when they also bring energy. So it's like an event. When Lux battles, it's an event. Mook battle, it's an event.
Because they started getting notoriety outside of battle rap. When you got like real people at your battles showing up and shit, like, and not like your boss like Hitman. Like when you have somebody real just on some respect shit, not some bitch, how your ass work out money for the dress rehearsal, motherfucker. Like it's different. It's a different energy you bring. So like I agree. I think he wouldn't battle them. I don't think either way. But he can't claim that I'm way bigger than you. Shit, like this ain't hotel cast. Not now. It's different. But I would like to see it though. But like I said, he gonna keep picking up these young boys. He gonna pick out somebody else that's like simple bars, which I'm here for. I'm here for any cast battle.
I don't think he would want to battle with Geechee.
No, I don't think so. Geechee hot right now. Geechee's real hot right now. I don't think about him.
Cass can beat Geechee.
He can beat him. I think he has momentum right now.
I think Geechee pulverized Cass.
Really? I don't know if I believe that. Depends on the room. Depends on the room and the format. I don't know.
You see,
in this kind of like 2-minute type, no, because Cass rap for 17 minutes. This is he crush him in this. But if Cass depict the rules, he got a chance.
I would go with Geechee.
Geechee's nice.
Geechee's supposed to battle Mook. He's supposed to battle Mook. That'd be
he said that. He said he wants to battle Mook. Yeah, I'm ready for that.
He's trying to battle Hollow.
Really?
That's a new development. Like he's trying to Hollow's like Geechee called Hollow out. And Hollow tweeted him like, yo, what's up? I'm outside.
Ooh. I respect that he hot and he going after people who we think gets him more respect by beating them. So I respect that. Yeah. I'm with it.
Huh. Cass is not battling nobody that said they used to be a fan. He said you can't beat him.
Well, he has a point.
I mean, that's a fair point. That is a fair point. That is a fact.
So if you ever listen to his music, you can't battle him.
Ever. That's a lot of people that just can't battle him. Well, we can move on from battle rap to the wonderful world of the NBA. First and foremost, can we just talk about the Knicks for a second? The Knicks are amazing. I just want to put that out there. Beat the Clippers, very tight game. Wonderful.
LeBron is ducking smoke tonight.
Yeah, because he know what's up.
You know,
come see the Knicks.
He was supposed to play tonight. He's like, nah, I'm gonna rest.
I can't have Randall outdoing me on the court.
Right. I gotta come back. I'm gonna come back Wednesday against Houston. That's what I'm gonna do.
I need an easy game.
I need a nice easy night.
Knicks got the best defense in the league. I don't need that right now on my bad ankle. I swear, why did y'all let the Knicks get kind of okay? This is what you're gonna get. Oh man, the league. Yo, I'll tell you right now, if we become title contenders, just log off social media. Don't go to games no more. It's gonna be awful. It's gonna be awful. I'm telling you right now.
Please believe if the Knicks win, I'm gonna act like I was a fan the whole time. New York, baby.
You know, I'm not even surprised.
When New York eat, the state eat. I'm not gonna deny that. Like you've been saying that, and I've never denied it.
Yeah, it's true. It is 100% true.
I mean, I'm a resident, so I'm good.
It's fair enough.
Knicks bring that Cassidy energy to the NBA.
Yes. Heavy Cass energy. Heavy Cass energy. Yes.
You bring that Cassidy. You need us.
You do. They were talking about it when they talk about the Lakers and Celtics. The Knicks, that's always a wild card because I mean, you know, Lakers and Celtics got the most championships. The Knicks, man, when the Knicks are good, man, basketball is better.
The NBA in general needs something the way it's going right now, but we ain't gonna get into that discussion.
Ooh,
I agree.
Discussion. Well, so my discussion was gonna be the play-in tournament. I was listening to Jalen Rose talk about this, and he said, you know, one thing I like about it is that you haven't heard any load management getting prepared for the playoffs. You just seeing boys go off. And honestly, I don't think this is why Steph is going off, but if it is responsible, I guess we have to kind of like it, right? Steph been balling, balling, reminding everybody that he is one of the greatest players of all time and not just some tag along that only one with KD and shit, because that's for some reason the narrative now. That this man wasn't a superstar player. Like, are you kidding me? Anyways, forgot
championship before KD.
Right, like put some respect on my name. Like, it's just me out here. You think getting help from Draymond? It's just me out here doing my thing. Anyway,
listen, if we had a rec team, Draymond probably wouldn't help us out much. So
no.
Come on,
no,
man.
he would not.
He's an NBA player, man.
Yeah.
White Mamba, he beat the average Joes.
Anyways,
yeah.
I'm like, so are y'all excited for the play-in tournament? Because I'm kind of excited for it, but
I actually am because the matchup, I don't know so much, but I'm not excited about the East so much, but the West, because you can have Golden State and the Lakers play first for the play-in, and that'll be real interesting because LeBron will just be coming back, and then you have Anthony Davis. You don't know what night he's gonna show up, and Steph just been on a tear. So
he said you don't know You know what night he got to show up, which is also
So
exciting.
I'm all with that type of smoke. Watching the play-in tournament.
I mean, so as of right now, what is it? So the play-in starts at like 7, and you got Los Angeles, Golden State at 8, Memphis at 9, San Antonio at 10, 11 is the Pelicans, and then the Kings are at 12, right? And then the way the play-in works is that 9 and 10 get a chance at it. I mean, I like that though. I mean, 9 plays at 10, and then the winner of the 9-10 plays at either the winner of 7th and 8th. I don't mind that. I don't mind it. I guess it was like, so wait.
I don't mind it. It's put in to avoid tanking. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna have to
It
play.
is.
You can't just, just pack it up. Like, you still have a chance. You know what I mean? You still have a chance. So
I mean, it doesn't totally avoid it, but it makes it. It definitely makes the teams that are on the fence play harder.
Right. I only like it because it happened last year where they were like, not it was last year, the year before that, when Portland had a bunch of injuries, and they were like fringe playoff, like 8, 9, and it was like with them having so many injuries, you probably figure if they would have had guys on the court a bit more, they probably wouldn't be there, right? They probably would have been top 5, 6, 7 team and made the playoffs, probably easily. So I like it for that. If you were on the fringe, had hurt players, it gives you a chance or whatever. But now that I'm thinking of these matchups, oh boy, it could be very interesting. Now, what I'm wondering is, do we think there's any chance? And I gotta ask because they at the bottom and they had championship aspirations. Is there any chance that the Lakers do not make the playoffs? Any chance?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's a chance.
Yes.
I think it's a chance.
What's the percentage chance on that?
I would go 50.
Really? Ooh.
Because the thing is, because I know a lot of people just have all their faith, like LeBron and AD, like they forget, like they act like they're not humans, like they haven't been playing. LeBron hasn't been playing, and it's different. It's different to come in and just play, like get in type of shape and get into a rhythm like that quickly. So I mean, they do have chemistry from playing with each other, but at the same time, like if they lose, I wouldn't be shocked. If they don't,
because right now, theoretically, the Lakers could have to play. Lakers could have to play theoretically the Warriors and then potentially the Grizzlies or the Spurs. So the question is, can they take 2 L's to them? They can lose to the. I think Curry can get hot and give them an L. I'll give you that.
Right. I say, like Curry, Warriors could beat them. I don't know if Memphis or any of them can beat the Lakers.
Because that's what it would take. It would take them having to lose against the Warriors, which would be the 7-8 matchup, and then they have to lose to 9 or 10, which is, I believe, right now, lose to 9 or 10 will either be Memphis or the Spurs. So the Spurs are playing better basketball now. To me, I still think Memphis has a better chance. Just feel they have a bit more punching power. But I mean, at the same time, and also I wonder how healthy do we think LeBron and AD are going to be if they haven't played? You know what I mean? How much are we banking on them being healthy for this play-in tournament potentially?
Right, and that's my thing. Like if they was healthy, if LeBron been playing, like okay, they be in. You know what I mean? But he's playing. He's taking the night off against the Knicks because he's scared, and then he's going to get ready to play. Yeah, he's scared. He's going to get warmed up against Houston, who's like trash.
Has no one on that team. no one is fearful of that team at all.
And then it's like, I'm going to go and play against a hot Steph, like or whoever.
He is. I mean, cooking. It should be illegal to be that good in basketball. It just doesn't make any sense. Well, let's assume. I mean, 50-50 is that's I mean a coin flip. I think they probably get in, but then I also wonder if they get in and does it matter if the Lakers are 7th or 8th? And I mean on the East side, let me see who no one no
I don't
Charlotte,
think
Boston.
like, who's the first 2 seeds? Utah and Phoenix?
I believe so. I actually don't even remember off the top of my head. Let's take a look. You know what? I almost wish the Lakers were the 6th seed because I don't know if the Jazz or the Suns are ready. Like I almost
they're not winning. They're not winning anything.
The Suns at least have CP3. They got like that grizzled vet, but like I told you, I don't think they got the dogs. I've always said this. I don't think they had the dog in them. It's gonna get it done. I just don't. And maybe that's my bias.
No.
It's
not biased. Like I don't think they have it in them either. So like I don't know who has what seed. I know Phoenix is 1, I think. So they're either playing the Lakers or they're playing Golden State.
So Jazz is 1. So let's assume if the Lakers are 7th and let's say they win their game and they maintain a 7th seed, then they're playing the Suns, which I think is a better matchup as far as the Suns. I mean, I think they're a better team. Well, no, not probably a better team, but I think they're a better matchup as far as the Suns are concerned. But like, I don't know, man. Are we seeing an upset the first round?
Did you consider the Lakers beating Utah an upset? Because I don't.
Number 1 seed.
Right. It's hard, right? If that's interesting. So is it an upset if it's LeBron and AD coming in town to spank you 4 games, 5 games? I don't know if it is.
It would be an upset if Utah wins.
Yeah.
Without what's the name? Without Murray.
Utah.
Oh right, Murray's still hurt, right?
For Denver.
And he out? How is he out for the year?
Yeah, he done.
Oh, Denver hurt. Yeah, my bad. Utah. I don't even know who the fuck on Utah. See, that's how much of an upset.
John Morant.
Donovan Mitchell.
No. Utah has. Yeah.
Nobody knows who's on Utah exactly.
No,
it's not an upset if the Lakers win.
Utah has Donovan Mitchell.
Go.
Rudy Gobert.
It's not an upset if Utah wins. I mean, if Lakers win.
Jordan Clarkson.
Listen, Lakers will go in as the favorites as the 8th seed.
As the 8th seed, yes.
Yeah, that's
Utah sucks.
We can't even name their players. It took us a good
I just named you 3. I said Jordan Clarkson, Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert.
They got Conley. They correctly named 5 other players.
Nah. I thought
you couldn't tell them. You couldn't say the starting lineup. I can't, and I watch basketball.
Wait. Donovan Mitchell start. Rudy Gobert start. I think Conley starts, right?
Yeah,
Conley starts.
He's an all-star.
Does Ingles start? Ingles on that team, right?
Who knows?
Bogdanovich. I think he may start. If not, he's definitely 6th man.
Clarkson's 6th man.
So then he's 7th.
Like who knows? Utah is like that question: if a tree falls in the woods, does it make a sound? Like you don't know.
Honestly, I want Donovan to do it because like Shaq did his whole thing on TV. Like, man, I don't believe you, young fella. He was just like, oh, whatever. It's whatever. I want to see him win, but
he's not going to. Not good enough. He's not there yet. And that's all Shaq was saying. Like you got to get to that level. You ain't there yet. Show me something.
I don't think I just look at that team and I'm like, after Donovan, and I guess to a lesser extent, maybe Conley and Clarkson, who gets you a bucket if you need it? I mean, Gobert ain't gonna do shit. Donovan and Ingles gotta get set up. I mean, who we relying on at that point? I mean, Royce O'Neal, like who I'm looking at the roster at this point because I wouldn't have guessed that shit off the top of my head. Who are you going to for a bucket? I mean, with at least the Lakers, it's only 2 guys, but it's 2 probably still arguably top 5 guys in the league. Like, yeah, I'll take my chances there. So I mean, I think the Lakers are gonna upset one of them. I think the Suns, maybe there's a better chance. So there's like more like star talent over there. But yeah, it's probably gonna upset.
Crazy thing is, I think Utah would probably give the Lakers more problems than Phoenix.
Why do you think that?
Because Utah, it's like the couple times I've seen the Lakers play with Utah, they struggle with Utah.
Do you think because of the defense?
I think because they're better defensively. Even though I think Booker is better than Mitchell and CP3 is better than Conley, I think everywhere else Utah is probably better than Phoenix. So,
I mean,
and I think
it's better year. That makes it hard to get in the paint and do your thing.
And I think like Utah also has more experience. Phoenix, outside of Chris Paul, like none of them are like really been in the playoffs. They're core players.
I mean, they were the underachievement team of the last couple of years. I mean, they had all this young talent and just weren't winning games. Like, period. Right. They just weren't winning games.
Right. So I don't think like people who don't know basketball don't take into account the experience factor. So when you're looking at Phoenix, outside of Chris Paul, who has a ton of experience, nobody else really has any. And then you're playing against somebody who's been to the finals 10 times. And then everybody else on the team has playoff experience. Everybody else on the team has been there before. And you're playing against guys who haven't. So, it's just like kind of like last year with Chris Paul and OKC. Like, hey, you going toe-to-toe with Houston. But at the end of the day, Houston got experienced guys and you don't.
That's true. The only thing I give the Suns that I don't think I can give the Jazz is I don't think there's a guy on Utah's team that can in any way slow down LeBron. There's no one on that team that has a chance to stop him from doing anything he wants to do. Now, the guy who could potentially help slow him down would be Gobert on like a, protect the paint, be in front of him, whatever type deal. But I just feel like at least the Suns, don't the Suns still got Jay Crowder? I mean, he's not an elite defender, I wouldn't say.
Yeah, he got experience, yeah.
But I think he's that kind of guy, he's not as good as he was. But you know how Meta World Peace was toward the end of his career? Wasn't maybe the lockdown defender no more, but he was just being your way. Just enough to piss you off, sacrifice his body, bother you. Like, that's how Crowder feels to me. Not nearly as good as Ron Artest, a.k.a. Meta World Peace. Not nearly as good. But because at least, like, he's got some quickness. He's bigger guy. He can kind of at least physically bang with LeBron a little bit. Not for long, not forever. I don't see that guy on Phoenix. I mean, I'm sorry, on Utah. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. But yeah, I mean, I guess Lakers are probably gonna upset them. I guess he should probably book that. If they get in, they're gonna upset them.
It wouldn't be enough. They'd be upset if they lose.
Yeah, I think so. I think 100%. I mean, on the east side of things, it's funny. Like we kind of talked about it. I don't really care about the east side.
As I said, like there's no interesting matchup. Like who's in it? Who's in the tournament?
So like the Celtics are in it, but they just lost Brown, so they're done.
Yeah, so they're done.
So they're done. The Hornets are probably the most interesting team. The Hornets and the Wizards are the most interesting to me because the Wizards are definitely going to end up being the 10th seed. I don't think they're going to really fall off that. They got a 3.5 game lead or 2.5 game lead on the Bulls. So they're good there. You got the Pacers, Hornets, and Celtics. Celtics are 7th. The Hornets got your boy back. Your boy LaMelo back playing ball. So that'd be interesting to see.
If I'm the NBA, I want Charlotte and Washington in the playoffs.
Of course. More triple doubles from Brody, and you get your young star finally got back, who's probably going to still win Rookie of the Year. I think he probably has a chance to still.
Yeah, I don't think it's close. I think it's
we need a top 5 point guard ever in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
We're not gonna go into the top. We're not gonna even discuss the offline conversation with ridiculous people about the top 5 of all time point guards. Which Westbrook is not a top 5 point guard of all time. Let's be very clear about this. Great player, just not top 5 point guards.
Right, like
if we have now, here's a question: do you want to see the Hornets against? Because I mean, the Hornets right now are 8th, which means they would line up against the Sixers if they no Sixers are still number. Sixers are gonna take it. They got a 3-game lead on the Nets.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to see that, or do you want to see them play Brooklyn and get up to 7?
I'd rather see the Hornets play. Well, you know, I'd rather see them play Philly. Is Brooklyn too?
Brooklyn's 2.
I'd rather see Washington play Brooklyn and Philly play Charlotte.
Oh, yes! This is what we need, NBA. I need the Wizards to play themselves into the game. Can they even get as high as 7? I don't think they can get as high as 7. Maybe. Let me see. Let me go back to. It's funny. I gotta go check the shit. They're 10th right now. If they win, yeah, the highest they can go is 8th. They can't go any higher than 8th. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I would like to see that too. Could you imagine Harden would average 30, 30, and 30? He played against all the guys that left him. He's gonna go for 30, 30, and 30. They'll still lose, but he'll go for 30, 30, and 30.
Yeah, the Brody would he'd be playing on another level.
Yes, absolutely. I agree. So that's cool. I mean, it's just something. I will say this: we normally at this time of the year would just be like, all right, who's matching up in the playoffs? So I'll give the NBA that. It definitely brought some more intrigue to it. Like I want to watch these games with a little more interest now. Like knowing that a team that's the 10th seed could potentially jump to the 8th seed if they win, and that's the kind of game that I think is great for Brody because win, I get to the playoffs. I can give all that effort and just, go ham for a game or two and get in the playoffs. So I like it. What about your Pelicans? How you feel about them, man? You excited?
Am I excited?
Playoffs,
11th?
Zion broke his finger. They have no shot.
What to say? Am I excited?
I thought they were still 10th though. They're not 10th?
They're 11th. Zion broke his finger. So
they're 3 games out. Yeah, they're done.
Zion's not there, man. It's gonna be a rough. Yeah, no, they're out.
Wait, I had one thing. I thought I saw something about he got his finger hurt or whatever, but they said it was like the ref's fault. What was that about? I didn't.
Yeah, they blame. I mean, it's a standard like Shaq argument, right? Like they let Zion get beat up. This is like bound to happen. That was the argument.
Yeah, they act like they act like just because the guy is big and he's physical that people hitting him doesn't hurt.
That's what Shaq used to say all the time, man. He's like, I get hit every play, and it's just like, oh, you didn't flinch from it. Which I mean, is there something to LeBron flopping every time? Should that be what bigger guys start doing? Just fall out.
But sitting there like, they sitting there like, oh, he's Shaq, he's 7'1", however much pounds. Like, yeah, the dude hitting him is still 7 feet. You know what I mean? Right. It's like,
it wasn't that little back then.
No, right. they were all the centers were back to the basket players. Like there was no shooting and moving around off screens. It was I'm dunking on you.
The NBA, man, they gotta see. I think I'm not saying stars should get special calls. I mean, we know they do, but they gotta protect like the Zions, the LaMelos, the Anthony Edwards. Like they gotta start protecting these kids.
Yeah,
because some
freak injuries.
Yeah.
Like
it's gonna be rough.
I mean, Zion in particular. I mean, he plays like a runaway train. So it's gonna come. It may come naturally just from that. But I think, especially now, man, it's becoming. Especially we talked about this before about American-born players. We're getting less and less transcendent stars, which is like the ones you do get, you better keep healthy and keep on the court because you're going to need Zion real soon to carry the league ratings. You're going to need LaMelo to carry the league ratings. You're going to need even a little bit older ones like Book and them boys. Like Donovan, you're going to need them to be healthy because they not. Who are you watching?
You got to start marketing them. Like I think that's one mistake the NBA did where they didn't really start funneling or preparing those next stars like they should have. I think they're trying to do it with Zion now, but it's almost like he's like the only one they trying to do it with.
They need to call up State Farm right now and say, "Yo, cut all these Chris Paul commercials the fuck out and put Booker in it, and he the next one, or put Donovan in, and he the next one." Well, that's Chris Paul's deal. I don't give a damn. You want to keep being a partner of the NBA? Groom the next guy. I would literally be going to people like, "Yo, so who's next after Chris Paul?" We haven't really. You better think about that shit. And by the end of the year, I want to see a push around somebody because you need it. Chris Paul on TV every 5 minutes.
They got
he is 38 years old.
I think like if they were smart, Zion, LaMelo, you start with them, then you start finding other people. I don't know so much about Anthony Edwards because he doesn't talk too well.
No, we need him talking on TV for sure.
Like he's actually really funny. He sounds stupid half the time, but he's funny.
His ignorance is funny.
He's very ignorant.
Like
you don't think that shit? But you don't think they should go to like Book and like the other boys first? Has been in the league longer. I would go to them first.
I don't think they have the star power. So I think you got to also look at the new marketing, which is social media. Zion, LaMelo even has social media following since high school, like millions of followers.
Yeah, so that's true.
You know what I mean? Like you got to start there. Like that's the same reason why like boxing, Logan Paul and all those guys are getting monster fights, like because their following is insane. So if you're
nobody
NBA,
care about real good fighters that have no following.
Yeah. So like if you're the NBA, Zion and LaMelo, you start with them, and then you start finding other stars to start building up.
All right, real quick. I got one real quick thing because you mentioned Logan Paul. Do you think that shit with him and Floyd was all just set up, or was it real? Because I don't ever see him getting mad. I mean, because to me, Conor McGregor called him a boy and like tried to shame his whole family. He was just like, yeah, whatever, I'm rich, and he didn't seem to care. This random dude got you hot. I'm like, you selling this.
But the difference is like Conor didn't touch him.
Yeah,
like I don't believe that thing is like.
They don't gotta sell this fight. Like this isn't a fight you gotta sell. Like
right, you don't have to do that. Oh, got your hat. Like, like I think Floyd started. I think it might have been real at first to Floyd. Like, I can sell this, and then it's like I'm gonna kill that. Like I'm just gonna go with it. Like,
either way,
I don't think I got your hat was in the script.
Either way, honestly, they don't have to do it. But then you want to watch it even more.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to watch it even more, man.
They sitting there, they probably talking to each other. Yo, that just got 2 million more buys.
Nah, I think Floyd really mad though, because he's, he is who he is, right? And this is disrespectful, regardless if they talked about it or not. Like he's the champ. Like he's accomplished way more than Logan will ever accomplish.
Right.
So like this is disrespectful. This is like off script.
It is disrespectful, but it's also what you would expect from a punk kid like Logan Paul. It's really on.
And the other thing,
it's par for the course. It really is. That's who he
right.
is.
And the other thing that I think might have been like made it real, like he went and got a tattoo of "Got Your Hat" after. Like it says "Got Your Hat."
I get it. This is what you're supposed to do, but this isn't the fight that you got to sell, man. You can actually just go home and never say nothing again, and this fight is gonna sell.
But we've also said, here's the thing though. We've all said about Floyd, how much more money do you need? His answer is from the late great Kobe Bean Bryant, more. More. How much more successful can I be? More. Are you the same animal but a different beast? Like more. That's what
more successful.
That's exactly how. If there's anyone who lives like that, it's Mayweather. If anyone lives like how Kobe talked in that commercial, it's Money Mayweather. How much more money I gotta be? More. How much greater can I be? I could be even greater than I was. Like that's he believes that to his soul. That's who he is. But yeah, that's funny. I think he gonna hurt that little. I think he gonna hurt that kid. I think he gonna really hurt him.
Man, he about to get knocked out, man. I see it.
You see Floyd getting knocked out?
I see Floyd not winning like he's supposed to. I'm not saying he get knocked out, but I see him getting in there playing around.
I do think this though, it's not gonna be. I don't think didn't they Watch it be a draw. Watch it be a draw. No, I don't think the judges matter. I think I'm like, yo, what was a draw? Because it's not like a part of his official record. This isn't real.
This is not going to be what I wanted to be. I need this to be utter disrespect. I need this white dude bleeding, but it's not going to be that. It's going to be like some peaceful playing around thing.
Yeah, I think like he'll take him less serious than he took McGregor. Like he played with McGregor for the whole fight pretty much till he felt like getting rid of him. Like
that's why I couldn't believe when McGregor was like, "Yeah, man, we did exactly what we wanted to do." I'm like, "Did you
really?"
That's what you wait. You meant to look like that the whole fight? Okay, I don't know. I guess I don't know boxing. Can you explain to me what your corner strategy was in this fight? I'm confused.
Floyd had zero worries. Like Paulie Malignaggi said, like if Floyd was in a strip club the night before, he said Floyd has never gone to a strip club the night before a fight. Like he gets his rest. He gets up early. Like he gets.
I still go back to when they first talked about this fight, talk about McGregor. He was just like, yeah, man. Well, he used to box like when he was younger. I'm just like, Floyd never stopped boxing. Do you understand how stupid you sound? Like, oh yeah, when he was a little bit younger, that's what's Floyd when he was younger until present day. He's never stopped in that whole time.
You're fighting like who? Like you know what that reminded me of? Like, you know, like when like a NCAA team had like a good team, like man, Kentucky could be the NBA team. It's like,
are you serious?
He's like, yeah, he's serious. Like, man, they got 5 NBA players. Well, the NBA team has 12 NBA players.
Right.
Like,
everyone's an NBA player. You understand how this works?
Like
you have the 12th man killing somebody, just killing him. He's a grown man. What are you talking about? Like, oh my, yeah, I love those. I love those.
This is I'm foreshadowing. This is gonna be like Buster Douglas, man. He's gonna come in there playing around and get knocked out.
You know the only reason why I don't think that, if it was a real fight, first if it was a real fight, it would be sanctioned because he got 30 pounds on Floyd. So this wouldn't even happen for that reason. But because it's an exhibition, I have a feeling it's gonna be something stupid with the judges that I would think, you know what? Floyd and him already have a deal in place, and he gonna start getting a piece of whatever he does. He gonna bring him on. So I feel like what the deal is gonna be is, yo, I'm gonna make money off this dude. I'm gonna make him not look horrible, because if he holds his own against me, the greatest fighter of all time. Yes, I'm saying he's the greatest fighter of all time. If he holds his own, it's gonna be, oh, yo, he held his own with Floyd. Now he's even more marketable. And Floyd gonna get a little piece of everything he does. I think that's the deal. That's why this is all bullshit. Because Floyd had been disrespected before. I never see him get like that. Ever. He's gotten more money and more successful and he's more angry. Now that shit don't fly.
Well, nobody's ever taken his hat off with a bad haircut.
Man, them COVID haircuts, man, it'd be tough. It'd be tough. I mean, maybe. But yeah, I think he's playing well. We'll see, though. Be very, very interesting to see. If he come out swinging, we'll know.
He's going to get knocked out. Ocho Cinco's going to get knocked out.
He's going to get headbutted. That's not funny. That's not funny. But he is. Or he going to headbutt somebody else.
Ocho Cinco.
That name is Chad85. What the fuck is wrong with people? Yeah, he gonna get knocked out too. Did they even announce who he's fighting yet or no?
Don't matter.
It doesn't.
Matt Johnson might be fighting a cafeteria lunch lady for all we know.
Oh man, not the lunch lady though? Yeah. I was done.